Security is paramount in today's interconnected world. We rely on cloud services for countless aspects of our lives. When vulnerabilities arise, the consequences can be severe. Recently, researchers uncovered major security flaws in Ruijie Network's cloud management platform. These flaws could allow attackers to gain control of a vast number of devices. This essay delves into these vulnerabilities, exploring their potential impact and the steps taken to mitigate them. The vulnerabilities were found in Ruijie Network's cloud management platform. This platform, known as Ruijie, is used to manage a wide range of network devices. These devices include routers, switches, and wireless access points. The flaws could allow attackers to bypass authentication mechanisms. They could then gain unauthorized access to sensitive information and take control of devices. The discovery of these vulnerabilities is a serious matter. It highlights the importance of robust security measures in cloud-based systems. Attackers are constantly seeking ways to exploit vulnerabilities. It is crucial for companies like Ruijie Networks to proactively address these threats and protect their users. 3 of the discovered vulnerabilities were deemed critical. These vulnerabilities could allow attackers to execute arbitrary code on affected devices. This means that attackers could potentially take complete control of the devices and use them for malicious purposes. One critical vulnerability allowed attackers to bypass the authentication process for the MQTT protocol. MQTT is a lightweight messaging protocol commonly used in IoT devices. By exploiting this vulnerability, attackers could gain access to the MQTT broker. This would give them access to sensitive data and control over devices. Another critical vulnerability allowed attackers to generate valid authentication credentials. With these credentials, attackers could impersonate legitimate users and access sensitive information. They could also disrupt services by disconnecting devices or sending fabricated messages. The potential impact of these vulnerabilities is significant. Attackers could use them to launch denial-of-service attacks. They could also steal sensitive data, or even gain control of critical infrastructure. This highlights the importance of addressing these vulnerabilities promptly. One notable vulnerability was the MQTT authentication bypass, CVE 2024-45722. This flaw allowed attackers to bypass authentication by simply knowing a device's serial number. This information could be easily obtained through various means. Once authenticated, attackers could access the MQTT broker and gain control of connected devices. Another vulnerability involved credential generation, CVE 2024-52324. Attackers could exploit this flaw to generate valid authentication credentials using leaked serial numbers. This gave them unauthorized access to devices and allowed them to perform actions as if they were legitimate users. Perhaps the most concerning vulnerability was the remote code execution via MQTT, CVE 2024-52324. By exploiting this flaw, attackers could execute malicious code on all cloud-connected devices. This gave them complete control over the devices and allowed them to perform any action they desired. These vulnerabilities highlight the importance of robust security measures. They demonstrate the potential consequences of inadequate protection. Ruijie Networks must take swift action to address these flaws and ensure the safety of their users' devices. Ruijie Networks has taken steps to address the identified vulnerabilities. They have released patches for all affected devices and urge users to update their systems as soon as possible. The company has also provided guidance on mitigating the risks associated with these vulnerabilities. It is essential for users of Ruijie Networks products to take immediate action. They should apply the available patches to ensure their devices are protected. Ignoring these vulnerabilities could have serious consequences. It is always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to security. The discovery of these vulnerabilities serves as a reminder of the importance of cybersecurity. As our reliance on cloud-connected devices grows, so too do the risks. Companies must prioritize security and take proactive measures to protect their users. Users, in turn, must remain vigilant and take steps to secure their own devices. By working together, we can create a safer and more secure digital world.